unlawful, criminal, and brutal. Only in one case, they completely destroyed an elementary school, killing at least 165 girl students. This is the so-called help and freedom that the US President had promised to Iranians. Again, they attacked Iran's peaceful, safeguarded nuclear facilities yesterday. Their justification that Iran wants to develop nuclear weapons is simply a big lie. They martyred our supreme leader, who was the only Muslim scholar completely prohibiting nuclear weapons. Lies, deception, and misrepresentation has always been a fundamental tool of the US foreign policy. This is what has been called as weapons of mass deception of the US. Historically, they used deception and disinformation to invade other countries. This war was launched by the US President, who attempts to portray himself as a man of peace and asking for Nobel Peace Prize. Even when they talked about peace, it is a lie. And if they call for diplomacy, it is but deception. For them, diplomacy is merely a tool to deceive others. It is for the second time that they invade our countries during negotiations. Today, we are supposed to hold technical meetings here in Vienna. Based on such deceptions and unfounded allegations, they targeted our peaceful, safeguarded nuclear facilities, first in June and then here. Under international law, these strikes are unlawful and constitute crime of aggression. According to the IAEA resolution, such attacks are violation of the agency's statute. That's why Iran, joined by Russia and supported by China, called for a special session of the IAEA. These attacks are related to the core mandate of the agency. We ask the board to categorically condemn such attacks. We mourn for the loss of our supreme leader and our innocent civilians brutally killed by the US and Israeli regimes. Nevertheless, Iran's great nation is united and determined to resolutely and vigorously defend its country, honor, and interests. Our armed forces will continue to courageously defend the country with all available means. This is our inherent right under Article 51 of the UN Charter. I thank you very much.
Ambassador, so far, no elevation of radiation levels above the usual background levels has been detected in countries bordering Iran. Regarding the status of the nuclear installations in Iran, up to now, we have no indication that any of the nuclear installations, including the Bushehr nuclear power plant, the Tehran research reactor, or other nuclear fuel cycle facilities, have been damaged or hit.
Thank you.
Efforts to contact the Iranian nuclear regulatory authorities through the IEC continue, with no response so far. We hope this indispensable channel of communication can be re-established as soon as